It's Week 13 of the 2038 season, and we've got the Dolphins' towering tight end. He's going to be a busy man in the passing game. It's the Dolphins and the Jaguars under the lights on Sunday night.
While the sun is set, there's still plenty of light in the stadium for this prime-time contest. We've waited all day for this one, haven't we, Brock? It's time for the NFL on EA Sports. Glad to have you with us, football fans. Kate Scott and Brock Hewitt up here in the broadcast booth. And Brock, one side with a clear advantage coming into this one, coming off the bye week. While their opposition, well, not only are they less rested, but they're coming off a big L as well.
Just a reality. I'm sorry. Just a reality of the NFL that every season you're going to catch somebody coming off a bye or in more time to rest up than you did. And if you feel sorry for yourself, well, you're probably going to lose. When these games come along, it's time to grit your teeth and work even harder on those tired legs. You're going to see a lot of teams in that spot try some big plays early to grab that momentum right from the jump.
And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So here are the Jaguars taking over for the first time on offense. And we'll get a look at a man who's been around the block quite a few times now in the NFL.
Some tough luck last week for this quarterback, Kate. 2 touchdowns, the 1 interception, and you just know the way it works. These coaches love to tell us they always think about the losses. They sting way more than the wins. It's the same thing with the quarterback. He's not thinking about the touchdowns. He's thinking about correcting that interception and knowing.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That's the way. That's exactly the way you show a crowd you've got no issues playing on the road. One snap in, you're celebrating a sack while the tens of thousands in the building, well, they watch their guy pick himself up off the turf.
And not much doing. He stopped quickly. Just 1 yard. Could have used considerably more. That's going to bring up third and very long. Running back sent in motion. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay of game.
Delay of game.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Backed up now after the penalty. It's third down. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. 30. He's at the 10. He makes it in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars take a 6-0 lead right away. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
That one splits the uprights, and the Jaguars will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Returning it from the 4. Good looking return here, and he's got room. And it's a nice return here. They'll tackle him shy of the 35. So here come the Dolphins as they get set for their debut series. And leading the way is their 4th-year QB.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally, you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
First carry of the game for the rookie out of Alabama. And he made a bid for midfield there, but stopped on his own side at the 49. He picks up 15 on the play. And it'll be first down, Miami. Back now, pressure on its way. Has him on the quick hitter. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And with a nice gain, he runs him down inside of field goal range. 2nd and 3 now. Back-to-back carries here. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Pass play on 1st and 10. He's on the move. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Trying again, following the sack. Finds the in route complete. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. It's 3rd and 8. Need to get a chunk here. Pass play coming here. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And they'll advance this down to the 5-yard line. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out. He'll throw it yet again. Catch is made in close. And in for the Miami touchdown. He finds one of his great receivers, Brock, and they are off to a great start to begin this ballgame.
Yeah, it's such a positive offensively when you could go find not just a field goal, but a touchdown on that opening drive. And defensively, this starts to shake the foundation of your preparation and makes you wonder what's in store.
Lining up now to try the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Dolphins respond with 7 of their own to tie it here early. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Jaguars and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. 2nd among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A tight end in motion now. Drive starts with an option, right side. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3. From the 34. Dump off caught by his back. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. 3 yards there and enough to move the chains.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Give now to the running back. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. It's only a gain of 1. Back-to-back misfires on the ground, and they're facing 3rd and long.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up.
Delay of game.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Penalty not helping their cause for this 3rd down. Now looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
And little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. It's a 54-yard punt that time. And it'll be Dolphins football. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Short pass brought in. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Caught, nice gain left side. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They'll come up 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game. Offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. They'll run here following the penalty. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Here's a throw. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's brought down for a loss. Defense looking to defend the marker on 3rd down. Pass play now. He's going to try to drop it in. Deep run. He lays out for it and makes the catch. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. We're back for the 2nd quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's able to fight this down to the 2. That's 8 yards on that run, and now it's 2nd down. Back to the well again. And he's in for the touchdown. The Dolphins take a 2nd quarter lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even in early in the game, that field goals cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
That one right down the middle. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. Jacksonville heading out there on offense. They've stalled out since that first touchdown, Brock, while their opponents have done the opposite. They've heated up, and their original 7-point lead, now a deficit of 7. Throwing now from the gun. Dumps it off to his running back. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Always a point of emphasis, right? Protecting the quarterbacks, and that play is going to draw the flag every time. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Complete over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Jaguar first down. New set of downs for him from the 46. Option give here. And this one does not go far. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
They kick the running back in motion. From the 43. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chain.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Has a lane inside the 25. And he gets this all the way inside the red zone, down at the 19. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. He's dropping back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. So now here's 3rd and 5. Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through. That's going to back him up and bring up 4th down. And the Jaguars sending out the field goal unit. It's about 43 yards for him. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He fields it from the 8. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year, sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. They'll come out throwing. And his perfect start is over. And that's the first one of his throws to wind up incomplete. No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. We've got a screen to the running back. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get first downs against the better defenses in this league.
His quick throw knocked away, incomplete. Clean breakup on that throw. So it'll be 3rd down. Throwing from the gun here. Caught quickly on the slant. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Give him 11 yards, Brock, and a fresh set of downs.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And a little space is all he needed to reach that 35-yard line. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Back to throw now. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Takes the handoff, now to throw. Connects on the crosser. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Big play sets him up pretty here with 1st and goal from the 5. Working inside the red zone. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. Jags pick it up.
That is such a gut punch as a quarterback. You put in so much work to get down near the goal line. And then you've got to take care of the football. You can't be reckless with the ball. Those defenders are looking to knock it free, and that's exactly what they did, keeping points off the board.
Quick touch pass to the receiver. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2.
This is one of those real modest gains, Kate, that I like as a call. It's just a little more variety to your playbook. Makes that defense wonder. Those guys on the other side of the ball think a little bit. This dude's not just a receiver. He may get in the run game as well.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out. Back now, pressure on its way. That's incomplete left side. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
The Jaguars into punt formation. He sends this away, and oh, this is going to be a field flipper. His work begins at the 31. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Dolphins and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has just shredded NFL defenses so far this season. You can see he's sitting 2nd right now across the league in rushing yards. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a 1st down.
Second and 6 coming up here. They give it to him again. And give him 6 on the run as that play takes us to the 2-minute warning. One yard, all that's needed. This is 3rd and inches. They're throwing it. He's got a man left. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. Markers reset, ball at the 37. Pass play on 1st and 10. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So 2nd down coming up. Another look for him, Brock. And hey, why not with the way he's playing so far? But this time, just couldn't hang on.
I think you'll see coordinators at times, Kate, get away from something that's working. I like that they go back to him. Make them defend him and stop him. They did that time. My hunch is they'll look for that receiver again today.
2nd and 10 now. Looking slant route, complete. And he's going to be taken down a yard shy of the 25. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
They'll throw it again. Completed to his running back. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. In the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Miami. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Dolphins drive their lead to 11. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Jaguars going on offense one final time in the opening half. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Just 25 seconds remaining as they get all set up for first down. Airing it out to start this drive. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. We'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. The Dolphins are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns, good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can, putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They're out and set, first and 10. They're going play action. He's going deep this time. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So it's second down coming up. They send a tight end in motion. Again to throw now on second and 10. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall compared to, well, the alternative. Looked like it was going to be picked there. Here he is on third and long. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. This game has already been a good one for him, Brock. And hey, there's still time. He could add on even more.
And you just feel his aggressive mindset all game long. As long as there's time left, he's going to want to keep on firing and turn a good performance into a great one.
Here's a give up the middle. And they needed more than one defender there. Powerful runner stopped for just 1 yard. They'll come to the line here, second and 9. Another carry for him. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. A gain of about 3, so a third of what they needed. Third and 6 coming up. He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. The big play nets him 17 yards. And it'll be first down, Miami. They'll try and throw it here. Completed over the middle. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. Now following that completion, we see a man shaken up. Officials calling for a pause as he gets looked at. On first down, they'll run. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. Second down now, 7 to go. A give now from the gun. Making defenders pay for trying to tackle. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins grow the lead coming out of halftime. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. They're out to try and tack on the extra point. The point after splits the upright. And the Dolphins push their lead to 18. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Jacksonville offense back on the field now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. Complete out to the right side. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further. Now after making that catch, we see he's shaken up. Trainers heading out to take a look. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. They'll throw it. Dump off caught by his back. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Throwing with a blitz on the way. Complete beyond the marker. Oh, baby, he gets rocked and the ball is out. Oh, but the fumble goes out of bounds. Whew, close call there. They'll run here on 1st down. And they bring him down around the 34. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st. Blown back gets the handoff. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6. Looking to the air here. And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got 3rd down.
The best of the best, they just have this intuition, Kate. They know where the boundary is without looking. This receiver's not quite at that level yet. He lost track of where he was, and he brought it in, but out of bounds.
They're going to throw it on 3rd and long. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. There he goes on the right side. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Fielded at the 7. They'll have decent field position to begin with here, Brock. He's tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. Out now runs the Jaguars offense. And they didn't have much time to recover from that pick six. Need short memories here as they head back out. And this won't amount to much. Tackled after a small run to the 32. Just a gain of 1, and that brings up 2nd and 9.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. Short pass brought in. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Jacksonville in punt formation. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And he sends this away, definitely his best kick of the game thus far. Begins his return at the 16. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And taking a look at these highlights, Brock, just a reminder of the type of game that they have had throwing the football. It really has been the key to their success.
Yeah, they've just not only stayed on schedule here, Kate. Man, they've made some music, right? Great rhythm.
Yeah.
Not just ahead of schedule, but huge plays that followed. We've seen a lot of different looks and wrinkles throughout this performance, and it's been a joy to watch.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's going to take this one to the 25 before going down. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7. Right up the gut. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run in need of some attention. Putting the tight end in motion. 1st and 10, looking to throw. Finds him over the middle. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Throwing now from the gun. So this one on the defense. And as this play goes out of bounds, all eyes turn to that flag on the field. Just a momentary loss of focus, a break in discipline, and not a good moment individually as he gets hit with that personal foul. Running it after the penalty. And he's able to take this down to the red zone. He's stopped at the 17. He's been a fixture for them all game, and all signs indicate, Brock, he's going to remain one in the time we've got left.
Yeah, they've leaned on him in certain spots, and he has shouldered the load oh so well. Put together a game that everyone's happy with.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
Back-to-back carries here. And it's a nice gain off a really good effort there just to stay upright. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. Takes it in, touchdown Miami. The Dolphins lengthen the lead at the end of the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot, but on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating.
Look at you.
And yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
Kicking unit comes out for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the their lead yet again. The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Has this at the 6. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. Now the Jaguars offense ready to take over once more. This has become must-score territory now every time out as they trail by a full 4 possessions in this second half. Play action on first down. Dumps it off to his running back. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. We're going to get a pause here. Offense taking a timeout. First throw for the backup now. Complete over the middle. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Second and 3 now. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. That's the end of the third on Sunday night. It's the Jags football, but here in the fourth, that lead likely too much to overcome. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Empty backfield now. The running back motions out left. That's completed right side. And he's able to get this down to the 13. They're now set for first and 10. Simple dive up the middle. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets them 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And that play is brought to a halt, they're going to say, at the 5-yard line. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Trying to throw here out of the gun. And they're going to take this in for the Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars putting up points in a game decided. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far.
Another former player comes back to bite me in the ass.
And able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing. As much as anything, Kate, it was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
That one splits the uprights. And the Jaguars will trail by 25. The Jaguars ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's Ford on the return. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him. The visitors returning their offense and this running back to the field. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. The play clock ran all the way down there, and this is going to cost the offense.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. They'll throw on 3rd and long. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Jaguars are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
That's so cool. He really did it all for him, didn't he? First he forced the turnover, and then he set them up in a better spot with a really nice returner. Yeah, he had designs on doing the scoring for him, too. One more move, and he might have broken it for 6.
Catch made over the middle. And he'll go down here at the 16.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
2nd and 3 now. It's a sweep. He pops the pass forward. And he gets taken down immediately right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd.
You know, when receivers have room to operate, that's a play that can totally gash a defense. But, Kate, when you get down here in the red zone, it becomes so much tougher because you have a whole lot less space. And, in fact, you'll see defenses swarm like that one just did.
Here's the give on 3rd and short. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop is made. A pickup of 2, maybe 3, but most importantly, Brock, that's enough to move the sticks.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Throwing now on 1st down. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Goal to go. It's a pass play. Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away. Incomplete. Took his shot at 6 that time. So now it'll be 2nd and goal.
You know, down here in the red zone where there's a touchdown on the line, you really want to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender. Make sure you know where that throw is going and get in position to swat it away. That is well done.
So the incompletion on 1st. Here's 2nd and goal. Throwing from the gun. And he scores. It's a Jacksonville touchdown. The Jaguars pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. All right, partner, what do you think? Was that a design read, or did he just see space and he was reacting more on the old quarterback instinct there?
Yes. I think yes on both of them, and that play happens so fast that it really is instincts on both sides.
Kicking team on to try the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jaguars make it an 18-point game. ready to send this downfield, and away it goes. Here's Ford on the return. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. Even though they've got a 3-score lead, still a lot of time left, so they're going to try to grow it even further. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Trying the right side. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Second down now, 7 to go. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. A 9-yard gain and good for a 1st down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the 1st down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down. But instead, they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They give it to him again. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. They'll get that yard back, but no more. It's 3rd and 10. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. So the Dolphins readying for the punt. And thankfully, he hasn't been needed until the final quarter. Now the Jaguars getting set to go. And they were not blessed with the short field they got on their prior drive. This one is a world away as they begin deep on their own side. Running back sent in motion. Shotgun snap, looking to put the body on the line for his team. Offense in the hurry up here. Now they'll throw out of the gun. Nothing there left side as it ends up incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it sets up 2nd down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
2nd and 10 now. Has him on the quick hitter. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Let's go now.
They are throwing it again. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. This one misses the tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Here we go.
Still sticking with the passing game. Dumped off to his running back. And he's brought down for a loss. Offense up to the line fast. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. intercepted. And the Dolphins get the football as he makes his third interception of this season. Wow, an aggressive choice to go for it on fourth and that kind of distance, and an equally aggressive play in coverage to pick that pass off.
Yeah, that down and distance, you're not running it, right? Too far to get to the stick, so that defense had all eyes on the quarterback. They knew that pass was coming, and it's one thing to know it, it's another thing to execute it and go take it away. That's a big momentum swing for this defense.
It's the 2-minute warning here in Jacksonville. Dolphins very close to an 11th win this season. Second down now, 7 to go. Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I think with that call, they were trying to set him up with a short third down run, but he said, nope, not on my watch. I'll just go get it all right here. Now, playbook's wide open for 1st and 10.
First down, and they go right back to him. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Plowing up the middle. And he'll advance this down to the 38 on that run. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. From the gun, here's a handoff. And they bring him down around the 34. So it's a win for the visiting Dolphins. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win. So for Brock Heward, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Dolphins, your winners, as we bid farewell from Jacksonville.